Yes, guys, Ryjack back for another video. Today we're looking at the Champions League, the return of the Champions League. Man City play Monaco tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern for me, 8 o'clock for you guys over in the UK. Cannot wait. I love the UCL. I know I've said it before on the channel, but for this year at least, give me the UCL over the Prem. Just my opinion, UCL reigns supreme for this year for Man City. That's what I want the most. So I'm very excited. Before we do start the preview, appreciate anybody new. Hit sub, hit like, comment. Let me know your thoughts on the UCL. Do you go Prem over the UCL like most people do, or are you like me and you want Champions League more? Anyway, let's get right into it. Here is the preview. I'm on FOTMob as always. They do a great job helping me with the previews. So do sponsor me, FOTMob. I would appreciate it. Champions League table as of Tuesday evening. Games have all been played. A couple of teams are on 6 points. We got 3 teams with 2 wins from 2. City are sitting in 12th. We're looking for top 8. Like always, going for that playoff bye. We want the automatic advancement and don't have to play those nonsense games that don't really do anything but give us extra games and tire us out and give us more injuries. Not interested in that at all. A win would put us on 6 points as well, as we obviously beat Napoli 2-0 in the previous week. So we got Monaco. Monaco are a I would say, semi-difficult side. I don't think it's a side we can take lightly. It's not like we're playing the team from Cyprus and are gonna, favored to win 5-0 or anything. Monaco are a real legit side. They have they're currently in 4th in Ligue 1, played 6, won 4, lost 2. So I mean, they have a good team. You got over here on the right their last starting 11, and I won't lie, I'm not super familiar with a lot of their players. I do have Eric Dyer, which is interesting. Minamino used to be a Liverpool player, of course. I think that's João Henrique. I'm familiar with him. Kerrer, I think, was at West Ham at one point. Jordan Teze was at PSV, I do believe. And Vanderson is a player many City fans have wanted and hoped we would be linked with as a potential right-back replacement. Brazilian right-wing back, bombs up and down the field, and young. So maybe we'll get a good scout on him tomorrow. As for the other players of note, you do have Akliouche, who's another young, up-and-coming, talented player that people do really like, and he was one that was maybe a Savinho replacement should we have sold him, which we obviously did not, of course. But if you look at the injuries and potentially players missing the game, Zakaria, former Man City link way back in the day before he went to Juventus, if you remember him. Pogba does play for Monaco now. It looks like he's out of this game, not going to be playing. This is his first minutes since coming back from that big suspension, so he will be out. Hradecky did play for Leverkusen, and he was a relatively good keeper, but I guess he's injured for now. For City, injuries, you got Ryan Cherki, who is confirmed not ready to play. He's also unavailable for the Brentford game coming up this weekend, which is fine. I do think while we're winning and doing well relatively in the league, we need to be careful with Ryan Cherki. Pep had a comment, if we rush him back too soon, it's surgery. That's the next step of this injury. If he gets injured again, he's out 4 or 5 months, and we don't want that. So I appreciate City trying to take the cautious approach with the team. Kusanov did not travel. Aït-Nouri did not travel. Marmoush also did not travel. They are injured and still out. I would expect them back probably in October, as this does say, maybe mid-October. I don't know about early October. Maybe after the international break, which does come pretty soon. Kovacic is a name to watch as a potential starter. Maybe he should be back and available. Do you want to throw him right in? I don't know. I'm not sure on that, but they also have Ansu Fati, who's another player I didn't see mentioned here, but of course the Barcelona wonder kid came over to Brighton, didn't do too well, but has been okay at Monaco from what I understand. He's got a goal in the Champions League in the first match day, so another one we can potentially watch for. And like I said, this win sets us up super nicely. 6 points from 2 games. Obviously can't get it much better than that. Would be massive for us. And it is a game City are favored, and we should be putting in a good performance. Yes, it is at Monaco, which always makes it a little bit tougher, but it's a game we should be winning for me, in my opinion. So I have pulled up the lineup builder here. I do want to, let's see here. I want to make sure that the players are flipped there. There we go. There we go. I've got it now. Don't worry. No worry. So, in goal, as stands for the time being, I'm going to go with Donnarumma in goal. Trafford, I really like you, James Trafford, but you're not going to cut the mustard here. Donnarumma has been fantastic since signing, and he will start. Right back, left back, interesting. Not sure what we're going to do there. But I do think we roll with a pretty familiar back line, I think. I think we roll with Josko Vardiol and Ruben Diaz. And I think that is just what we're going to see. Going forward, that's our best center back pairing. And this is an important game. Champions League means so much to Man City and to me especially. We need to have a second Champions League in our trophy cabinet. It is a major separator in terms of the quality of club and how well you are respected worldwide, I think, as a second, a third, and the Champions League. Once you get more of those, it's just the value of the world on your club goes way, way up, in my opinion. So that's why I really value this Champions League this season. I think for the left back, it's just going to continue to be Nico O'Reilly. I know he had a potential injury situation. Are we unsure if he's going to play? But I think he's fine. Wasn't listed on that injury report, and I think he's ready and roaring to go. Nunez, I thought, had a pretty good game, a right back on the weekend against Burnley. I'm going to go with him again. You have Rico Lewis as an option, but Nunez did score, and he looked pretty good. I know it was Burnley, and Burnley are one of the worst teams in the Premier League, but Nunez looked good. So I'm rolling with Mateus Nunez. Question becomes, do you play Rodri in this game? Yes, the game is important. Can you get a win without playing Rodri? I think you can. In that situation, I'm hopeful that we rest Rodri. I know there was comments about him being much better and available, but I think Nico G was really good against Burnley, and I'm more than happy to play him once again. So Nico G goes in that spot for me. Other midfielders, I think Bernardo was the player who was on the press conference duties with Pep today, which is normally a good indicator that he will play. So I think you have Bernardo and Nico as the deepest of the midfielders, with honestly our most important player as of now, Phil Foden, starting as the 10. He's been really good there this season, and I'm hopeful that he gets a run of starts and just continue to play well and create some serious momentum for himself and comfortability in that role, where we're not switching him out wide. We're not taking him out every other game. He's one of the first names on the team sheet. Foden, you're in the 10. You're right behind Haaland. Go make plays. Go score. Go get assists. We believe in you. And I hope that's what we see from Foden. The other positions are actually pretty easy for me. Savinho is an option, but Jeremy Doku has been balling. It's been his best run of form since joining Man City. So I don't know why you play Savinho on the left over him. I think you just keep running Doku on the left for the time being. Again, no Omar Marmoush to even compete for this position. It's really just Doku or Savinho, and anyone who's begging for Savinho on the left is just a major Doku agenda guy. And I personally don't think Doku, before the season, I didn't think Doku would make it. You guys know how I feel about him. However, he's been proving me wrong. He's been fantastic this season. His best run of games, like I said, for City since signing for us. So keep playing him. I'm more than happy to be proven wrong on Doku. On the right, you have Savinho as an option, and you have Oscar Bob as well. I'm going with Oscar Bob in the Burnley game. I thought he was better than Savinho. I don't think Savinho did much. Maybe that is due to his lack of fitness, lack of games. But Bob came on and did more in less time. He created a goal. It should have been his goal, but it was an own goal. I say should have been. It could have been his goal. It was an own goal. But his run into the box is what forces the defender to make the play on the ball, which ends up in an own goal. So I love watching Oscar Bob play. He has to start, in my opinion, over Savinho. He's just a better player than Savinho is at current moment, to be honest with you. And then, of course, striker, there is no other. No one else is even able to play the position at the time. Even if Haaland was injured, I don't really know what we do. We don't have another striker fit and available in the squad. So this is what I would personally go with. Yes, it's at Monaco. Should be tough. Maybe they get a goal, but we are cooking on gas right now, coming off a 5-1 win. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I'm going to go with a 3-1 City win against Monaco. I'm very excited for the game. As you guys can tell, I can't be more excited about Champions League. I just think this could be our year, and I want that Champions League winning feeling to come back. I love the Champions League. So anyway, do appreciate you guys watching. No watch along tomorrow. 3 o'clock, I can't make it work with my work schedule, but we'll have one this weekend for the Premier League game against Brentford, so do check that out. And like I said, if you're new, hit me with a sub, comment, like. I do appreciate all the support, and you can check out my socials in my channel description, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. I've got it all, so I appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next one.